How to handle a period while cheerleading. Has your period ever come the day of a big game or competition? Are you afraid it will happen again? Are you uncomfortable during practices? Here is how to handle having your period while cheerleading. Steps. 1. Face the facts. Your period is something that will come whether you want it to or not. You can't force it to stop, and you can't force it to start. No amount of medicines or injections will help you with that. What you need to do is learn how to manipulate it. 2. Remember that a girl's blood flow during her period can range from extremely heavy to very light. You need to be able to identify how your blood flow is during your period every month to know what you need to wear: pad, tampon, panty liner, etc. If you have a heavy blood flow, a thick pad or tampon should be worn. If you are afraid of your tampon leaking, which can easily happen while you're jumping and tumbling in cheerleading, wear a panty liner with your tampon so it doesn't leak in your underwear. If you have a medium blood flow, a thinner pad or a tampon should be used. Girls with medium blood flows usually don't have problems with this if they change their tampons every couple of hours, but if you are afraid of it leaking, you should wear a panty liner with it. #** If you have a light blood flow, you should use a panty liner. Panty liners come in different shapes, sizes, and thicknesses, so you just need to select one that makes you feel comfortable. However, tampons are recommended for all types of blood flows when playing a sport or being active. 3. Remember that you can't stop your period. Your period will come when it comes and leave when it leaves. There aren't any medicines, injections, surgeries, foods, or anything else that can make your period stop. Anyone who tells you that there are certain remedies to make your period stop is not telling the truth. 4. Take the right medicines to help with cramps. Most girls do not want to cheer on their football team or lead their competition team to the championships when they are sulking over painful cramps. A pain-relieving pill will do the trick and make those cramps decrease in pain. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, and Advil are examples of medicines that help with cramps. However, while you may feel better, these medications increase blood flow for the duration of your period. Try to avoid this if you already have a heavy blood flow. 5. Avoid getting in a crabby mood or having a bad attitude. Part of being a cheerleader is going out on the field and cheering on your team. Having your period should not change the passion you have for your team and the activity you love doing. If it does, you should consider whether being a cheerleader is really the right physical activity for you. If you find yourself in a swirl of mood swings and negative attitudes, do something to relax you before your competition or game. Take a nice, hot bath, read your favorite book, tan in the backyard, take a nap, go for a bike ride, or do anything else that will relax your body and mind. Then, by the time your game or competition begins, you won't be nearly as stressed out. 6. Do your best no matter what. Sometimes, as humans, we just need to take a break once in a while. Unfortunately, when you commit to a sports team or extracurricular activity, you are bound to stay supportive to it. You have committed yourself to your cheerleading squad. Do not let your period get the best of you. Have some fun and stay positive, and soon enough, you'll forget you even have your period. Just remember to change your pad or tampon every 2-4 hours to prevent leaking and odor. Pads with deodorant in them do not lessen or mask odor, they only make it worse. 7. Exercise. In a recent study and survey, 97% of girls that participate in physical activities regularly say that their blood flow during their period lessens while they are exercising and participating in physical activity. So, in hindsight, it is better to be cheering and chanting on the football field and competition floor than sitting on the sidelines watching. Tips: keep a bottle of water close to you at all times when you are cheering. Drinking water will hydrate you and keep your blood healthy so as to avoid passing out, feeling faint, or getting sick. Change your pad or tampon every 2-4 hours to prevent odor and leaking. You should also change your panty liner every hour or 2. Your period is part of you, nothing can stop it, and your friends have probably had it too. Exercise helps to get your mind off your period. Taking an ibuprofen, Tylenol, or Advil while having cramps before or during your period helps to lessen or take away the pain. Warnings: pads with deodorant claim to mask odor, but only make it more noticeable. Wearing a regular pad without deodorant and changing it every 2-4 hours should mask the odor well enough. If you begin to look ghastly pale, feel faint or dizzy, have flimsy limbs, and/or feel as if you are going to pass out, tell your cheerleading coach or another trusted adult as quickly as possible. These are signs of lack of iron in your blood, and you may need to see a doctor or sit out for a while. Things: pads, whatever shape or size you prefer, without deodorant. Tampons. Panty liners, whatever shape or size you prefer. Bottled water to keep hydrated. Pain relievers, for cramps,